I grew up loving Mega Man. I played the games, watched the cartoon, dreamed of the toys. Oh, how you've eluded me. I was as hardcore as one could get in the early 90s. I'd rent the games all the time from the local video store. And the one that stood out to me the most wasn't Mega Man 2. Yes, I know, you hardcore fans and your Mega Man 2. It was good, but not that great in my opinion. But for me, the one that stood out at the time was Mega Man 3 on the NES. The first review in the month of Mega Man is going to kick off right now. One of the awesome things about the Mega Man games at the time is that they took advantage of the NES hardware. Yeah, there was some sprite flickering and it was pushing the system to its max. But colors, the stage design, the boss design, the game really had it all. And the animation for an NES game was pretty great. I mean, you got robot masters that shoot snakes, for crying out loud. Mother frickin' snakes! And before you ask, I have no mother snakes on a plane reference for you. Not gonna do it. The soundtrack is amazing, with a few tunes that will get stuck in your head. Hard Man was also really catchy. Hard Man. Hard Man. While the game doesn't waste time telling you about the story, there is one. Basically, after Mega Man 2, Dr. Wily says, hey, I've changed, I'm a changed man, and wants to work with Dr. Light to bring world peace. So they go into space, find some powerful crystals, and, well, give you kind of a hint, Dr. Wily turns out to be an asshole the whole time, and tries to go for the whole world domination thing again. This is classic Mega Man plot, and this is also the introduction of Proto Man, Mega Man's brother, who will either fight you or help you. The game doesn't bother to explain you the plot, because the plot doesn't really matter in a Mega Man game. You play it just to shoot freaking snakes out of your arm. Freaking snakes! The real draw to any Mega Man game, of course, is the gameplay. Mega Man 3 adds on to what made Mega Man 2 so cool. This was not only the introduction of Proto Man, also you got Mega Man's trusty dog Rush, who does a multitude of things. He has a spring on your back to help you get to higher platforms, turns into a jet to fly around on, and a submarine for water levels. Rush would also continue to evolve in later Mega Man games, but this is where the K9 Companion got his start. In some sections, Rush is a must. There's one part of Gemini's Man stage is that if you don't have Rush Coil, you're not going to beat the stage. If you run out of that weapon beforehand, then you're just going to have to kill yourself and get a game over. It kind of sucks. Another great feature that was added was the slide. Not only is it useful to get through some obstacles in hidden areas, but it's also useful when fighting bosses and getting around them quickly. They leap in the air to attack, and you can just slide to avoid them. It's really great. And stages can still be challenging sometimes, even frustrating near the end. Especially when you kinda have to fight these 4 weird bosses that are Mega Man 2 bosses, but they look like really buffed up guts, man. It's kinda weird. But at the end of the day, it does have enough challenge that it is rewarding, frustrating, but rewarding. And that's kind of what Mega Man's known for. Mega Man 3 is definitely one of my favorite platformers on the NES, and if you haven't played it, you definitely need to go and play it and enjoy it. Now you can get this on the Virtual Console, there's a Japanese, it's PlayStation 1 thing, you can buy the NES cartridge, or you can get it as part of the Mega Man collection on the PS2, Xbox, or GameCube, which the PS2 version is the one I'm playing here. Pick it up, it's definitely worth playing. You can destroy robots with mother frickin' snakes. What more could you ask for? It's mother frickin' snakes! Right, you piece of energy, you are mine. You are getting in my frickin' belly. Great, I got it! Alright! Let's go and take the rest of this stage by storm. I'm charged and ready to go. And... oh...